Say 2. 3.
Okay, so that was video of my next guest, Jeff, playing with a 2-year-old boy named Little Jeff, who Jeff desperately wants to be his son. But there's a twist, and I don't say twist lightly. You see, when Jeff was 16, he suffered from testicular torsion. That's a condition that doctors told him would leave him sterile. Because of this, Jeff is convinced his girlfriend Cydnie cheated on him and that another man is little Jeff's father. So, I guess we got to go back to the beginning when you were 16, Jeff. What happened?
I woke up one morning, was in a bunch of pain, went to the restroom and realized my testicles were swollen up to almost the size of a cantaloupe, and immediately went to the hospital and come to find out that I had testicular torsion, and there was someone else there with the same thing. So it took them about 10 hours to get to me, and by the time they got to me, there was no pulse in that area.
Basically, they told you there was a 99.9% chance that you could not have children.
Yep, that is correct.
But you want to be this little boy's father.
Oh yeah, with all my heart, yes.
You love this little boy.
Oh yeah, he's my pride and joy, yeah.
You admitted to my producers that because of your condition, you didn't use any protection, you were with a lot of women, you went out a lot, you slept around a lot, nobody got pregnant.
Nobody, not one.
Cydnie tells you she's pregnant. What was your reaction?
I was disrespectful. It did not go very well at first. I immediately started accusing her of cheating and saying that's not my child. There's no way, because I'm not supposed to be able to have children.
I have to ask you, if you have all these doubts, why did you stay and why did you bond with this little boy?
Well, I've always wanted a child of my own, and the fact that I was told I couldn't have one and she was giving me a child from what she was saying, I took a hold of that, and I love him. He's the cutest little thing, man. He's sweet, and he's my pride and joy, and I hope I am his father. I really do.
What was it like the day he was born?
Well, he came out, and he wasn't looking white. I mean, he wasn't breathing, is what I found out after.
Breathe.
So
he was premature.
But he had, the whole pregnancy, he had something called gastroschisis. So when he was born, his bowels were on the outside of his body. So there was no, like, skin to skin like a normal birth. He was immediately wrapped up and taken to a hospital and put in the NICU for 5 weeks.
And he was there, for over a month.
Yeah.
Were you there with him?
I showed up every day after work, yeah.
I've got some video I'm showing right now of what was it like at the hospital. I mean, anybody can see you're really attached to this little boy.
Yeah, I love him. I just need the peace of mind to knowing that, is he mine or is he someone else's?
Do you think you look like him?
No, not at all. I really don't. He doesn't look like me.
You're not alone when you have doubts about being the father, right? Because
oh, no.
Who else suspects that you're not the father?
There's several, but Miranda, one of my best friends, she for sure was always saying, like, hey, he does not look like you, and on top of it, you're not supposed to be able to have kids, so what's the deal here?
How would you describe your relationship with Cydnie?
I mean, we're engaged right now still. The relationship does have its moments when we do argue and bicker. Yeah, it gets thrown up, like, is he mine? You know, what's the deal here? And that's one of the biggest things with our relationship.
There really shouldn't be anything to fight about.
Well, guess what?
He's yours.
Cydnie sat down with my producers last night. She had a lot to say about your accusations because she feels they're very hurtful. Watch.
I am so sick and tired of being labeled a cheater. Jeff wants to sit here with his sob story, and it is not fair. I am not the bad person in the situation. I'm not a liar, and I love Jeff. Our son does belong to him. Newsflash, he can have kids. His were definitely up and running the night we made little Jeff, if you know what I mean. Our son is a true miracle baby. And Jeff needs to focus on that rather than all this other DNA nonsense.
So, Cydnie, Jeff says he was told he can never have kids.
people are told things every day that turn out to be something else. I mean, there's people that are with cancer that are told they only have 2 years left and they live for another 10 years. There's people that get vasectomies and sometimes they still have kids. I mean, there's people that literally
You want to say
prevent
that
it.
doctors are wrong? What is wrong with you?
I'm not saying I'm a doctor, Jeff. I'm just saying things happen.
I just want to tell you, Jeff, I've had a lot of people who say they've had certain things happen to them at a younger age and they couldn't have kids, and I end up reading You Are the Father. So, and of course they said, well, the doctor said. Well, sometimes doctors don't know everything. I'm just here to find out whether this is your miracle baby. And according to you, Cydnie, he is.
Oh, yeah. We had a horrible start with him, with everything that happened when he was first born, but he's the most active, playful, sweet kid you will ever meet in your life.
Are you mad at Jeff for accusing you of cheating?
I don't want to argue about that. That is one thing that I thought wouldn't be an argument, especially after we found out we were pregnant, because I thought it was kind of like, oh, this is awesome. We're having a kid, finally, you know? But it's more or less turned into the
girl, just stop. You know that you went and found out that he done cheated on you and went and had some revenge sex, got knocked up, and now you want him to just take care of the baby.
Miranda, glad you introduced yourself. What the hell are you doing here?
Maury, I'm here to just support my friend. I've known Jeff way longer than he's known Cydnie.
It's really none of your business, though.
Well, you brought me into it.
We're always bringing her into it. So, I mean, and that comes from me, and you know for a fact you're calling her as well. So, yeah, she is part of this.
Do you have too many male friends?
I mean, they've been my friends since I was 12 years old, Maury. We were in a church group together, and I have female friends as well. I've had female friends.
Way too many male friends. You're hanging all over them.
I do not leave the house unless I'm going to work. I don't hang out with my male friends one-on-one ever since we got back in, ever since we were in a relationship, because
so you wasn't hanging on your little male friend at your son's birthday with Jeff, you know, basically out of the picture almost.
He's been my friend.
It didn't look just like
I found text messages. I found phone calls. Come on now.
Miranda, how can you be so sure she cheated?
I think that she has. I don't know for sure, but I do know that she knows that he has had many affairs in their relationship. She knows that he knows that she has found so much things. So why would she stay?
That does that though, Miranda. I'm not.
No, but you're not. You may not be a person that says that you're not going to cheat, but every cheater says that. He's been open and honest, and you have all of these.
And so have I.
You dress like you want attention from everybody but Jeff.
I've always
dressed
the way
are you
that I feel
asking for her approval when you're over there? Why are you asking, hey, is this so slutty?
Because I know
and
that she
gives you the honest
opinion
opinion and you don't like it.
I know that she doesn't like it, and I've heard her talk.
I don't have a care in the world with what you do. You bring it to me asking my opinion about you dressing the way that you dress because you're a mother and you have a fiance, supposedly, but you get looks when you go out to dinner because you dress like a whore.
Oh, my gosh. You have feelings for Jeff more than a platonic as a friend?
No, absolutely not. This man is like my brother and not on any sexual, no.
But I don't understand.
I'm married. I have two children. I am happy.
You're gonna let her talk to me like this and talk about me like this, Jeff? You're seriously gonna let your friend talk like that to me?
She's speaking facts. If it wasn't true,
so you feel that way too?
Yeah, I would say something.
Both of you want the same result, okay? And maybe if I prove that you're the father, maybe the relationship will be a little sounder, okay? Here we go.
Yeah, that's the hope.
That would be nice. That would be really nice.
In the case of 2-year-old little Jeff, you are the father.
Yes! Hell yeah!
Right, I've been telling you.
Hell yeah!
What do you got to say? What do you got to say, Miranda?
You can't just be mad at her.
You're not the only one.
Right freaking now.
Jeff.
She's not the only one.
Jeff, if I were you, I would apologize to your nun-looking better half right now.
I apologize, babe. I do apologize for the whole pregnancy and the last 2 years.
Do you mean the last entire part
listening,
of the last 3 years of our entire relationship?
Basically, yeah, I apologize.
Don't have to worry about those doctors anymore, okay?
Nope.
You have a great little miracle boy there. You are not the father.